Yeah, I gotta get home and ride my horse and get ready.
When are you in? Monday?
Monday and Tuesday, yeah.
She's not actually able to do Wednesday, so you're going to have a later day on Wednesday.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Thank goodness, because these have been long days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, kinda. Kinda. All right. How does he feel today? That's good. Keep walking. Very good. With him and the warm-up, it's a little bit about the lengths of the stride, yeah? There you go. Good. Since we have no problem, with coming high and with the knee action and the activeness and all that, but with the lengths, so the horse, yes. So he moves on, moves on. There you go. Good. Keep that, keep that. That's it. And with that forward walk, very good. Exactly. Create the connection. Create. There you go. Create contact. Good. That is good. Keep that. Keep that. Good. Now take your time, prepare, and let's trot on. And give him time. Very good. Keep that inside leg. Did I ride him last time?
You rode him the very first time.
The very first. Okay. Little bend. Good. That's a good tempo. That's a good tempo. Beautiful. Very good. For now, keep it there. Little bend, keep it there. Now just one big circle here around the center. There, yes, yes. That is a good connection. That is a good contact. Beautiful on both reins. Very good. Very consistent. Good job. Very good. Good. Now let's change reins across the diagonal. Good. And again, create that. Beautiful. Very good. That is a lot of support. That's a good support for the horse. If you yes, if you help him with a very equal contact, good. And he starts, yes. He reaches forward a little into that. Beautiful. And then at the beginning of the ride, when it's during, yes, while you warm him up, it doesn't have to be, exactly, it doesn't have to be the maximum. There you go. Very good. You keep it to a good forward, to a good length. Very good. Good. But it doesn't have to be the best that he can do. There you go. He should warm up into that. Come here, big circle. Use your inside leg. And again. Little bit forward. Outside right. Yes, yes. That is better now. Beautiful. When you feel he locks in the outside shoulder, there you go. Just change a little bit the contact that you have. Good. Keep that rhythm. Very good. Keep that. Come, little touch with the whip, little touch. Very good. Now let's again change reins across the diagonal. Just pay attention that that left shoulder reaches as well forward, so he's as supple on this side. There you go. Then the right shoulder. Good. Take your time. Now on the long side, a little counter bend. Just a little. Keep going. Just a little. That's too much. Very good. And the transition to walk. Good. Because sometimes you see that, let him stretch. Sometimes you see when riders are a little one-sided and they hold the horse on one side, eventually over months, yeah, the horse starts to go short to this side where they hold them and then longer to the other side. And so they end up being a little short in the shoulder, long in the shoulder, short in the shoulder. But that can also be, if you're fine, you're good in the connection, but the horse itself holds him, holds himself a little tense. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Still, that's he'll be able to deal with that. Yeah. That's not that. I mean, yes, it is a little bit, but it's not that bad. Yeah. So when you can start and you can supple a little bit. You can supple that a little bit out, and you see that. Sometimes you go on a circle, and he kind of pulls that left side in, and so it doesn't reach really forward. Then, when you change a little bit, then he opens up a little bit the shoulder and comes more out. Let's take the time. There you go. Take the reins shorter. Very good. And just exactly create until you have on both reins. Yes. There you go. Pleasant connection. And then, yes, push him, ride him into that. Push him. There you go. Keep that. Push him into that. Very good. Pleasant connection. Use your left leg. Push, push. Good. And ride him into that connection. Go on, go on. Very good. Now on the long side, prepare and let's trot on. Use that inside leg. That was good. Just a little touch. That is good. Beautiful. And yes, a little less than the best that he can do. Just a little less, so he can be relaxed enough. Very good. He doesn't have to stretch the maximum. There you go. Good. Beautiful. Take your time. Come back here on a big circle. And then prepare and canter on. Give him time. Little bend, and canter on. Yes, that was good. That was okay. Okay. Keep that contact. Yes. Beautiful. If he is that, exactly that half inch lower, no problem. Keep that. Keep that. And follow through. Come, come, come. Good. Keep your legs long, maybe a touch with the whip. Very good. And take your time and the transition to trot. And soft. Little bend. Very good. Now let's go back to sitting trot. Take your time, take your time. Let go. And soft in the hand. And let go. Good. That's fine, that's fine. Now rising trot. Take your time. Pat him, pat him. No tensing up. Good. Pat him. Yes. And let's go back to sitting trot. That's all right. And go back to pat him, pat him. Good. And again. Pat him. There you go. And go back to rising trot. There you go. So he starts to exhale at one point. Come, come. And that's all right. Yes. Get right forward. Next time he canters on, canter forward. There you go. Good. And now prepare. Transition to trot. Good. That's it. Doesn't have to be more in terms of speed, yes? Good. But a clear reaching, clear going into that contact. Good. Beautiful. Now let's go to sitting trot. Let go. Let go. Good. Good. Exactly. Next long side, a little bit shoulder forward, and then a 10-meter circle around me. Take your time. Take your time. And let. Soft. Let go. Let go. Let's go back to rising trot. Let's go back. Take your time. Right on. Right on. Right on. Good. And canter forward. Next time he canters on, there you go. Good. Let's change reins across the diagonal. Very good. And prepare, sitting trot, and the transition to walk. Walk on, walk on. Touch him a little bit with the whip. Walk on. Touch him a little bit with the whip. That is good. Walk on, and then prepare, and let's trot on again. Soft connection. Very good. Keep your leg long. No tenseness. Yes. So from your side, yes. There's just pure being relaxed seat position, being all comfortable in your pelvis. Very good. Exactly. Because everything that we want to see in the horse, yes, has to come from the rider first. There you go. Let go. Very good, Kathy. Good. And take your time, prepare. Let's canter on. And round. Very good. Come. Yes. Follows through. Follow through. Good. Come here, big circle. Very good. And write the circle a little bit smaller. And be perfectly relaxed and follow through. Yes, yes, yes. Follow through. Come, 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 come. Come on. Hop. Take your time. Hop, hop, hop. And bigger. Beautiful. Stay soft. Yes. And bigger. And let's go large. Keep the connection. Beautiful. Take your time and the transition to trot. Soft. Good. Exactly. You want to be all relaxed. If he tenses up, you want to be all relaxed. Very good. And the transition to walk. Good. Pat him. And I think what makes it a little bit difficult with him is you have a very narrow window where he works good. So a little bit less, and he's not really going, he's just on the spot and kind of tense, and a little bit too much. He reaches forward and he feels, that's not supple, I'm tight there. And that's when he immediately changes into canter. It's just because he pushes himself, let's say after the canter work, now you go into trot. That's what you do normally, these canter trot transitions, because the canter opens up the top line, now you go into trot. And you have a little bit more, back, a little bit more horse to ride with. The step size starts to reach more forward. Yeah? But with him, as soon as he starts to reach more forward, if he has a little bit an uneven step, one short, long, he canters on. Yeah, he tenses up. That's why you want to be, first of all, you have to ride him quite precise when it comes to tempo. Yeah, don't let him get, too much in a go and forward. And then at the same time, you want to be totally relaxed yourself. You want to be totally like deep in the saddle and let him carry you. Let's take the reins shorter. He's a cool horse, but with that little bit, with that club foot, when he does a short, long step, that's when he tenses up. There you go. But there you go. He's working very nice. Let's go turn a little early and go a little leg yield from your right leg. Let him step, yes. Let him step over. Yes. Let him cross over. There you go. And then walk, yes. Kind of slow, but a large cross, a large stepping under the weight. Let's do that again. Come down center line. Good. Good. And let him inside leg. Yes, let him cross over. More. More. There you go. More. Let's do a halt. Good. Just a halt. Just give me a stirrup. Let go. Let go. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
This is it. Okay. Let's walk on. There you go. Good. And walk. Good. Keep the connection. Very good. Exactly. Now again, down center line. Good. And a good leg yield. Use your inside leg. Yes. And forward side. Walk on. Walk on. Yes. Yes. Keep going. Exactly. Beautiful. Keep going. Yes. Very good. Now prepare. That was also, he's so much better. His frame is so consistent now. Take your time. Keep that. And let's trot on. And stay totally balanced yourself. Contact and all relaxed. Yes. Tall. Yes. Keep going. All relaxed. Very good. Let's do these 3 serpentines again. On both reins. Good. Keep it. Very good. Now very gentle. That was good. That was a good turn. There you go. He kept his body straight. He did not swing the hind out. Take your time. And same thing here. Very slow and on both reins. Yes. Keep your upper body to the right. Turn to the right. Yes. Now stay large. A little bit shoulder in here on the long side. Inside leg. Very good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then come down center line and a half pass right. Good. Look up. Yes. Keep that. Keep that. Good. And stay straight. Keep your hand. That is good. Outside rein. Come, come. Take your time. Outside rein. That's all right. Yes, sit straight and go back into sitting trot. And if he canters on, first you try to have a little contact on the right rein. Little contact on the right rein. Yes. And if he continues to do that, canter forward. Outside rein. Yes. And then take your time and the transition to trot. Outside rein, let go. Yes, let go. Good. Outside rein, little softer on the inside. Take your time. Yes, right on, right on. Good. Now shoulder in again. Turn your upper body and right on. Keep that. Keep that. Take your time. Outside rein. Keep that. Good. Now just straight and rising trot. Good. And turn your upper body to a little shoulder forward. Good. That's beautiful. Let's do that on the next quarter line. Yes, turn early, look in the mirror. Yeah, you have to stay a little bit, yes. There you go, a little bit more, and then look in the mirror, and very little. Yes, beautiful. Next long side, let's go over to sitting trot. Very good. Keep it. Good. And let's do that same thing now, quarter line, and a little shoulder in. There you go, towards the mirror. Good. Come down center line, and a half pass left. Look up. Yes. That is good. Such a funny character. It's some things that he does. Now shoulder, a little bit more shoulder, little bit more shoulder. Yes. Stay straight. And again, quarter line and a little shoulder in. Turn your upper body. Very good. Stay straight. Stay on the quarter line. Yes. And continue and shoulder in. Good. But try to ride the hind end really exactly on one line. Yes. Just make sure it's one straight line. Good. Very good. Come, 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 come. And again, go towards the mirror on the quarter line and then shoulder in. And ride the shoulder in so little. Very good. You can fix the hind legs. Look up on that line. Look up. Look up. Keep that. Yes. Good. And straight. There you go. So he doesn't drift back to the wall. Prepare And the transition to walk. Good. Pat him. Let him stretch with contact. There you go. He's good. He's funny. He's a little bit out of line, out of straightness, and a little bit tense, and he can't hold the rhythm because he locks the shoulder, and in that way he's not clearly, in the rhythm. So he falls into canter because of that kind of locked position. But it's good, The steady frame and the steady contact that you have now, that soft connection to the horse's mouth, that makes all these exercises and everything happen. Yeah, the half pass, this is all really good. Yeah? He's in one position. He looks good. Good. Take your time. Stay straight. Take the reins shorter. And really ride him into that gentle contact, into that steady contact. Good. Good. Keep that walk 2, 3, 4. There you go. Walk on. Walk on. Yes. And shorter. Yes. Keep walking. Keep walking. Use that inside leg. That is good. Use that. Very good. Middle of the short side, let's canter on. Inside leg, yes. Flex him, bend him a little in the corner. There you go. Connection stays, and then canter on. Round. Yes. And yeah. And come. Keep the contact. Hop, hop, hop. Use your right leg. Hop, 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 hop. Yes. Right on. Hop, hop, hop. Use the contact. Good. Hop, hop, hop. Very good. Next long side, a little forward. A little towards medium. Yes, exactly. Follow through with your seat. Again, connection and forward. Yep. Go. Very good. And take your time, a little shorter. And round. And round. Good. And round. Very good. Little bend. Come. Keep him. Very good. Keep him. Good job. Now let's go across the short diagonal and stay in counter canter. Take your time. Look up and give yourself good, yes. Short diagonal, give yourself room for the counter canter. There you go. Yes, little half hold on the right. And keep it. And make him very straight. Good. And the transition to trot. Take your time. Let go. Oh, just trot. Yeah, go into rising trot. Go into rising trot. Outside, there you go. And rising trot. Take your time. Yes. Keep it, pat him. There you go. Pat him. That was good. Take your time. Yes. Try to keep your hands low and the transition to walk. And walk and trot on again. Let go. Yes. Almost like you bent him a little to the right. Little. Just a little. That's good. That's good. Just a little bend to the right. There you go. Doesn't have to be much, but you want to balance his shoulder. So exactly. So they are equally high. There you go. Good. And the transition to walk. Good. Walk on. Now let's do that same thing with that balanced shoulder in sitting trot. Take your time. And stretch down. Very good. Keep that. Right rein. Take your time. And again, little bend to counter bend. Yes, just a little counter bend. And all he takes, yes, is that connection on the outside rein. Yes, take your time. Don't worry. If he goes into a leg yield, fine. There you go. He will find straightness eventually if both shoulders are at the same height. Good. Now prepare. And the transition to walk. Walk on, and again, let's trot on. Right rein. And trot on. Very good. Keep that. Good job. Let go. Good. Good. Now we go back to transition to walk. Now prepare, and let's canter on left. Take your time. Inside leg, and canter on. And stay straight. Look up. Very good. Look up. Good job. A little bit forward on the long side. Yes, ride that very slow so you feel, yes, his stretch. Yep, 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 yep. Very good. On both reins connection. And let him reach forward. Take your time. Canter on. Very good. And again, both reins. Let him go, 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 go. Forward, forward. Yes. Now change reins across the short diagonal. Good. Keep it. Little bend to the left. Tiny little half hold. Up, 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 up. And straight again. Good. And the transition to trot. Take your time. Good. Now go into rising trot. Little slower. Very good. Keep that, keep that. Good. And pat him, reward him. Good job. And the transition to walk. Good. There you go. Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. Very good. Exactly. Take your time. Come down center line. Let's do a half pass right. Just to the quarter line. Good. Little bend. Yes. Bend him a little bit. Bend him. Keep going. Keep going. Now let him step over. 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 Yes. Over. And keep the connection. Good job. Look up in the mirror. Have on both reins. There you go. Now take your time and walk on. Walk on. And trot on. Have him on both reins, and you decide how much contact you give him on the right rein. How much connection? Yes. Very outside rein. Very good. Go on, go on. Good job. Keep that. Now let's go to rising trot. Good. And let's do another 3 serpentines through the arena. Just 3 serpentines. And feel, take your time. When you have him on both reins, good. How straight? Yes. Keep that little bend. How straight? Good. Exactly. Does he stay? Let's do that again. Good. Keep it on both reins. That looks good. That looks good. Go on, go on. Good. And then after the second corner, come across the diagonal. Let's do a little lengthening. Very little. Yes. Very little. Stand up a little higher. Come. Go on, go on. Stand up. Come, come, come. Good. And let's do that on the long side too. Take your time and stand up a little bit higher. Keep it, yes, yes. And bring him back. Good job. Take your time. One more. Come, look up, look up. And go on, go on, go on. Good. Now pat him and let him gently, yes, stretch, but with connection. Good. He goes longer. There you go. Very good. You're already a little bit more comfortable in the tempo. Good. That's beautiful. Very good. You're already a little bit more comfortable in the tempo. That is good. That is good. And the transition to walk. Very good. Pat him. So when you feel that he kind of loses his rhythm, try to keep a little bit more contact on the right rein. Yeah, two things. You can go, into canter when you feel he's needing it. So to canter him and stretch him with that canter a little bit forward. If that doesn't, and then you bring him back to trot. If that doesn't help, use a little bit your outside rein, a little bit the right rein. In that way, you balance him a little bit. Because if he goes like that, then the inside shoulder is a little tight. And that's when he falls into canter. When you change that a little bit to a straighter neck position through the right rein, you open up that left shoulder a little bit, and then it's easier for him to stay balanced, to keep the shoulder in the same height. Yeah? So he's not up, down, up, down. Yeah? Good job. Well done. Big difference. Much more consistent, really. He's so much more steady in his frame and all that. He looks good.